I'm happy to say that I'm joined by Bild chief reporter Heiko Niedderer, and I thought it would be nice to get a German media perspective on die Mannschaft and the feeling about not only the opening game of Euro 2024 against Scotland, but also how Heiko feels about the national team for the tournament. Are you feeling confident for your nation?
We are pretty confident actually. It's been going quite well the last games, but still there are some doubts. You have to say, the test games could have been better actually. So the last two tests were a bit lame, we have to say. But actually, we're pretty confident for the tournament. We have a good team.
Are you surprised that Julian Nagelsmann has stayed loyal to Manuel Neuer?
No. Because we all know what he did in the past. He's a great goalkeeper. We all think he's the best of all times. So we were quite surprised to see that he did some mistakes in the last games, also at Bayern. But we're quite confident it won't happen at the tournament actually.
Is there a feeling that Neuer has earned loyalty? He deserves the loyalty.
He does. But of course, it's all about the game. If he's not good enough, we have a very, very good number 2 with Marc-Andre ter Stegen. But at the moment, I think he's still the best Manuel Neuer. So, yeah.
And how do you feel about the striker position? Kai Havertz instead of Niklas Füllkrug?
Well, my personal opinion is that we were always best when we have a real number 9 striker, which would be Niklas Füllkrug actually, because especially in the group games, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland will all be teams that are rather defensively. So I think we would play better with a real number 9. But Kai Havertz, of course, has other qualities. He's a very technical player, very good with passing and stuff. So he has his abilities as well. I think Füllkrug will come in as a substitute and maybe score his goals then.
He's not a bad substitute.
He's good, yeah, he's good.
The thing that I have noticed, Heiko, is that there is a genuine respect for Scotland. This isn't fake respect. Speaking to Tony Kroos yesterday, listening to what he was saying, they seem to have a genuine appreciation of Scotland.
Definitely. I think we all know and agree that it's not Scotland of like 10 or 20 years ago, like very British.
No.
I think it's still a very physical team, but we all know they have good footballers, most of them Premier League players. So great respect. We know it's going to be a tough game actually.
I'll put you on the spot. First of all, a prediction for Friday night, scoreline prediction.
I think it's not going to be 5-0. It's going to be a close game.
Well, for Scotland.
maybe 5-0 for Scotland. Yeah. No, I think it's going to be a tight game, but I hope and I think we will win maybe 2-1.
And possibly the biggest question for you: do you see Germany winning the Euros?
Well, I'm not as confident as I was maybe 10 years ago about Germany in the tournament, because we were always had the feeling at least semi-final, but that has gone away in the last tournaments where we went out in the group stages. So we're not as confident as we have been in the past, but still I think we can win it, but we need some luck as well, I think.
Appreciate your time, Heiko. Thank you.
Thanks. All right.